Once upon a time, there lived an ambitious lad who promised himself that he would invent something that can bring someone or something back in time. Then, when he was a bit older, he had a breakthrough, and ta-da! And of course, he had to test it. But a little detour first to these cute birds.
Hey friends, I was at a party last night and I could just eat all night. Uh-oh. Wait, I'll just excrete here. Oh, yeah. That feels good. I am so thirsty.
Ew! Oh wait, I do that too.
Me too!
But why do we drink the water that we know can be very filthy?
But I don't get sick, and haven't seen the both of you of sick as well. Why is that?
Oh, that's easy. There's a technology used to monitor the microorganisms, or colloquially known as filth. These microorganisms, previously known to reside in water, have been identified, and from them, DNA probes are made. These probes are labeled so that they are recognized. They resemble the genetic sequence of these microorganisms. They incorporate themselves to the filth and they multiply a billionfold through polymerase chain reaction, or PCR. PCR is used to increase the number of the target gene to make it visible. With this, the colony or microorganism can be identified, and if there is an alarming number of microorganisms, they are to be terminated.
Oh!
But how is that harmful filth terminated?
Oh, that's easy. First, you get DNA samples of such filth, then, with that identified, its cloning vectors can be restricted. The genes of interest will become non functioning, thus, the reassembly of DNA will prevent the cycles of viral diseases.
So that's why we don't get sick.
Fascinating!
IKR!
What is this? Looks yummy. Buk! Ah! Buk 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 buk
Gah! Why do I have exaggeratedly short arms? I hate this!
Yum yum! Vegetarian, the healthy lifestyle. Hee!
OMG! Where am I? Buk 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 buk. Oh my gosh, that's the one they say is my cousin. I read about him or her in the Special Theory of Relatives. And I also read there how they distinguished us from one another through DNA barcoding. Our DNA is like the barcode in grocery stores. Though many similarities can be found, DNA is still distinct from each organism. Those resemblances connect organisms that are extremely and morphologically unlike. The DNA barcodes can also be compared to those in the library. If no similarities can be found, it probably is a new species. Hey, cuz.
Cuz? What's a cuz?
Cousin, like you're a child of my uncle or aunt. I have a joke.
Okay, let's hear it.
You know what the problem is with ants?
What?
Their uncles are ants too.
I don't get it.
Never mind.
What's that? Did y'all hear that?
Gee,
The volcano's erupting!
Au revoir, dinosaur.
It's hot! Ow! 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 Ow!
Ouch, that's hot. Oh, I gotta go back to my master. Milord. Oh, is that a fossil? DNA can be recovered from that fossil, and that genetic material can be amplified in order to identify the species of that particular organism. It's pretty heavy. Oh, Africans. Oh wait, my master mentioned something about the human population originating from them. He said something like almost all people have identical DNA, so scientists looked for chemical variations through the use of microsatellites. These short fragments of DNA are distinct among different populations. They have a high mutation rate upon inheritance to the next generation. It can be a useful tool in determining when two populations diverged. Such unfortunate souls are those who diverge from their African origin. If they'd grown to be Africans in the present, they would have been great singers.
We're back so soon. What have you got there? A fossil? Noise! A fossil? What should I do with a Clone it! But a lot of issues might arise. There are speculators and skeptics out there who might oppose me. They might think that the cloning of extinct animals might disrupt the natural balance of nature, for they died for a reason and they aren't fit to live in the present anymore. Others might say that these organisms might bring toxins, diseases, and other allergens that may be a serious threat to society. Oh my, what to do? If this fossil turns out to be a T-Rex, it'll be extremely large, and I can't conceal it any longer, and they might find about it. What to do? What to do? Ah!
The eternal struggle of Mr. Mad Scientist starts. A few minutes later, he couldn't contain his happiness, stepped on a pebble, and tripped and fell in the bird bath, causing it to fall off balance, crushing his lungs, and that was his demise. And we end here, the story of Mr. Mad Scientist, who goes by the name of Charles.